Since December of 2011, we've been receiving shipments from Cairns, Australia. A company called Cairns Marine has been doing the majority of our collection for animals for the new Blacktip Reef.
The animals for Blacktip Reef are going to be based around the Coral Triangle. We've gotten the elasmobranchs in, so we have 20 Blacktip Reef sharks, we have wobegongs, we have these whiptail rays, we have some black watch fantail rays.
We have 2 zebra sharks from the current collection that we're going to keep. Our sea turtle Calypso is going to be staying with us as well in the new exhibit.
We're waiting on our fish. They take a lesser time to go through quarantine. It's a pretty interesting process to get animals here. These animals were shipped in a 5,000 liter container, so it was 8 feet wide by 5 feet tall. And it came from Dulles. We drove a big truck down to the airport to pick it up with a huge forklift.
Every animal has arrived alive and healthy from Australia in this process. We open them up, we immediately take a water sample that we can send to our water quality lab just to have a history of what happened in the transport. But then immediately we have a receiving team here, and one of our aquarists leads that procedure of acclimating the animals to the respective tank that they're going to be kept in. We go nice and slow and try and match their water to the tank water as close as we can before we introduce them to their quarantine tank. Within the first couple of weeks, we like to do an entry exam.
For the larger animals, we actually remove them from the pool. It's easier to see them, so we're looking at their top surface or dorsal surface. We were looking for any sort of parasite and treat for that before they go on to exhibit with any of the other animals.
Also doing ultrasound, we draw blood to analyze their blood, see what their blood cell counts look like, make sure that they're healthy, and that all gives us information on what they may need in quarantine period to make them clean to go to the exhibit.
These animals are not found that often, so if we can sustain the population on our own, then that would be something that we would definitely look to do and be able to share with other aquariums as kind of a conservation measure for these animals. I just am really looking forward to Blacktip Reef, so having these new animals coming in really gives us a chance to work with some things we haven't worked with before and learn a lot of new things about animals that we haven't had the chance to work with yet.